Hi, welcome back to our video blog. Today, we're going to be talking about what's going on in the market as we enter the fall. So thanks for tuning in. I'm going to go through a little bit what's going on with the market nationally and compare and contrast a little bit to our local market here in Dane County, Wisconsin. So fall's here, and as the weather cools, typically so does our real estate market. And we're still in very much of a seller's market, but with the incredible rate of appreciation we've been experiencing, we're starting to see that slow a little bit. Home prices are still rising, albeit a little bit more slowly. And despite the increase in new inventory we're seeing, houses are still selling in under a month. NAR, the National Association of Realtors, sees the surge in home prices that we've experienced over the last year as an anomaly that was driven by pent-up demand due to the pandemic and, of course, the super low interest rates. But now that things are starting to settle down again, we're seeing last year's trend ease a little bit. NAR chief economist Loris Yoon said, quote, "The housing sector is clearly settling down. Home sales are trying to return to a normal equilibrium after that big surge we saw last year," unquote. He further explains that sales slipped a little bit in August as prices rose nationwide. Potential buyers are out and about searching, but much more measured about their financial limits and simply waiting for more inventory. We did see newly constructed home sales are up about 1.5% nationally for August, and existing home sales dropped by about 2% nationally. Both of these figures are still higher than pre-pandemic measures. So median price nationally sits at $375,000. That's 15% higher than last year, which is astounding. The average days on market nationally is 17 days. These quick sales are, probably due to the continued lack of inventory. A healthy market or a balanced market should have about 6 months of inventory. But right now, nationally, we have 2.6 months. That's down 1.5% from July and 13.4% from this time last year. Locally here in Dane County, the last 30 days, we have a 16-day turnaround from when a home hits the market as active to when it goes under contract, and an average or a median price of $350,000. The $350,000 has stayed pretty constant here in Dane County over the last 30, 60, and 90 days at $350,000. We have seen a little oscillation in days on market. As I mentioned, 16 days the last 30, 15 days the last 90, and last 60 days has been 14 days. So it's been kind of bouncing around that same number. There's a company by the name of BCA Research, and they put it like this, quote, "While we expect momentum to ease, temporary forces due to the Delta variant accentuated the moderation in activity between August and September. The report notes that health concerns are weighing on the service sector. Similarly, labor supply and material shortages are restraining manufacturing output and pushing up the backlog of work. Meanwhile, supply chain disruptions and rising transportation costs are raising price pressures. Higher input costs are being transferred to clients in the form of an increase in output prices," unquote. All these factors are coming together to hurt affordability, not only in housing, but across the whole spectrum. Despite the market starting to cool off, the percentage of buyers who are buying for the first time dropped 29% nationally, although we haven't seen since January of 2019. However, economists are hopeful that we'll see more inventory reach the market soon. The chief economist at Keller, Ruben Gonzalez, says, quote, "Overall, we think home sales will remain strong going into next year, but we should see inventory levels continue to slowly trend toward more normal levels and home price appreciation begin to slow over time," unquote. If you're thinking about selling your home, you haven't missed your chance. This is still a seller's market, and you can net a great profit from your home. So there's a place below to enter your address to instantly calculate your home value if you're interested in it. And of course, that's an automated model. So if you want something more concrete with a little more local data and flavor into it and local trends that are going on, just reach out to me directly on my cell number, 608-212-5743. And of course, if you're thinking about buying, we do have more inventory than we've had in the recent past. So I hope this was helpful. Reach out to me if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. Thanks for watching the video. We'll see you next time.